comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready? Then show me.
Don't expect me to be a...
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. The drive parry was successful. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Will that drive impact get punished? Trying to read each other here? In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Experiencing burnout. Dashes forward. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Burnout activates. Super on deck for both fighters. It's smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Risky up-close scraps, solid anti-air. Medium kick hits. And whip! They're wide open! Both fighters tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. Uses their drive gauge! Oh my god, they just choked it up! You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this one. Sets up with the jump-in! Jumps, reads the jump-in perfectly! Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player one punish counter sets the table! Oh, calm! Yo! Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Closes it out!
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who will come out on top in this final round? This unleashes some big damage. Kazanshi, pull him off with the overhead. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Low, heavy, but no go. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Raw super art incoming. The parry. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Notice a risky play, but it pays off. What's that? Denied. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A trade, but they're not worried. Serenity Stream? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Blocks the jump in. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Down to the wire. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Serenity Stream? Feeling out the spacing. Gets the jump in. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in catches them. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Hits them with a stop and pop. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 will need to play it. Burnout activates. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 will have to bend the bar on a Kikosho. A quick breather. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. In with the crossbow. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive through. There's a burnout. Yo, Rock superhero. The jump in is denied. What a finish! Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 has used up all of their drive game. They need to hold out. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Feeling out the spacing. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Holds out with the block. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Goes to the overdrive. Had the radar up and running. Quick dashing. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has completely hits him with a stop and pop. They don't need to go ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jump. Goes for the fireball, which is the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Oh, says no to the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Dashes up. Oh my god, they just choked it up! The drive impact doesn't work! Hits them with a stop and bop. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, plot twist! Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. The next drive impact misses. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. They both use their drive gauge. What are they gonna do? They back down, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Put the fear of God in. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!